All right. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Consumer confidence, 102.5 versus 105. 105.9. Was that last month, or was that what was expected? Actual versus expected. Okay, so a little disappointing, I would think, but I guess maybe good for bond market. They're coming off too. Yeah, again, we trying to figure out what numbers mean are impossible. It's impossible feat. However, react to it, again, it was bullish, then they broke it, so it doesn't matter. We're not here to try to figure out what these numbers mean. We just try to trade them. We had the 53 level, next level of resistance on the upside. We didn't get it. Now we got support down. Again, a little support around 33 if you're aggressive. Otherwise, again, some more support down at the 21, 22 area. And then would be our pivot down below. That's the next couple of support areas along the way if we do trade down. Again, if you're going to take those levels, just scalp them and just keep your stops in place, right? I mean, we're not trying to guess which way these markets are going. We just feel those areas will give us an opportunity to scalp. If they do, that's great. If it doesn't work, we'll look for the next area. All right, we got down to 35 and changed there and rotated back up here. All right, you can see it's getting a little bit choppy here. Coming back down, popped up to 42 and then flipped over really quick down here to 34. So you can see how quickly it's moving around. Some things haven't changed, but we've got support around 33. Again, if you're scaling in, maybe you got in there at 34 when it dipped back down there. I don't know. And we're not going to be perfect here with our areas of support and resistance. We have to kind of scale in around it. All right, chopping around here a little bit. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We have to be patient and wait for opportunities here. That is the key for us to be able to uh, wait for the opportunities so that we can have good, what we feel is good areas that we will focus in on to try to get some areas to scalp the market. And it doesn't mean jump it in there because the markets are moving around. That's not a good thing. No, we're just kind of range bound here a little bit, kind of big range, but range bound nonetheless. But not really. I mean, you'll be guessing as to, at least we're going to try to, you'll be guessing as to where it's going to stop and rotate off. So instead of doing that, let's just be patient and wait. Again, we like to average about 4 or 5 trades a day. And so that's the morning. Obviously, you could trade more if you trade state all day, but it's a lot. The trade again gets a lot stickier and tougher as the day goes on. All right, they seem to get down to 34 and change on there and pop back up. We were looking around the 33 area there for support. Now it's rotating back up here. 53 is our next level of resistance. All right, chopping around here in a little bit of range. Again, patience is important. When he gets range bound like that, it's very important to just kind of step back and wait for the market to give us an opportunity. Kind of hard, like I said, to be able to guess where these moves are going to stop and rotate. So we try not to guess. We need good reasons to get into our opportunities. Oh, wow. Did not hear about that. It must have been from yesterday, right? Because it could have been this morning. I mean, that's I didn't even hear about that. All right, range bound. What's going on here? Why is my chart all messed up here? Let me see. Okay. I don't know what happened there. All right, so kind of just big range here. 53 on the upside, good resistance. Oh, our next resistance. Let me give you some more levels up there on the upside just in case it continues to rally. Our next level above is 64, then above that 74, 86, and 38.99. Above 64, which is the level we gave you this morning. Above that, we've got 74, 86, and 38.99. All right, they'll leave range bound here a little bit. We did have support down at 33. Obviously, if we get back down there, we did get to 34, got down to 34. So maybe some of you did jump in there if you were scaling in. You did okay, and a nice rotation here now. Our next support level will be around the 21 to 22 area. All right, market pushing towards these interim highs here. Looking at the 53 again, we are just kind of waiting for opportunities. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes we're busy all morning. Sometimes, like I said, we average 4 or 5 trades a day. We've been averaging a lot more than that from time to time. We get that in an hour, sometimes in half an hour, but not today. Today we have to definitely be patient and wait for opportunities. All right, market pushing new highs here, looking at the 53 area. Next got up here to 49. So patience is important. We gave you levels on the upside, and if you look at the chart, you'll see those extra levels there. Those are levels that in case the market continues to push forward, would be looking at as some resistance. I mean, you can use those levels for the whole day, even though we might not be on here after the morning session. The levels definitely are workable as the day goes on. But like I said, the afternoon trade definitely a little bit different than the morning trade. All right, again, we inched up, retested at 49, and a new high by a tick there, came off. Right, definitely stuck in a little bit of a range here. So patience is important. Unfortunately, we're always at the mercy of volatility in the market, so we can't really, we don't try to create volatility. All we can do is trade it. That support right now around the 22 area, and resistance the 53, kind of in the middle here. Just not much we could do here. It's a range bound. Again, we pick our spots. We are patient. We have to be, or else we be over trading. And the last thing you want to do is over trade and give those commission houses, brokerage houses, more money for no reason. Not your Bears, the Bears one. Let's just put it that way. And that's football for you. I mean, they could not have looked worse last week on whenever they played on national TV. And I mean, it's not like New England is that much worse or better than the Bears. Let's put it that way. But that's football for you in the NFL. All right, market turning over here a little bit again. Just kind of hard to know where it's going to go. We have to wait for opportunities. Uh, Support right now. Well, I guess right now it'd be still around the 20 to 22 area. All right, we're range bound as you can see. 30, yeah, 33, 30 area still maybe a little support if we go back down there. Otherwise, look for the 20 to 22 areas are the next good support area. All right, we are definitely range bound here. Unfortunately, we cannot create volatility. We have to just be patient and wait for it to occur and give us an opportunity. Bond market kind of seem to be it's kind of just a little volatile. 120 handle. It's not bad considering yesterday we were close to a 117 handle, so it was a very big move there in the bond market. And we're up on the day after that. So, all right. Unfortunately, we gotten up here, and this is what happens in the afternoon trade, where we just kind of just volatility gets sucked out of the market, and it just kind of trades sidewind, doesn't go anywhere. And for us, it's very hard for traders to, unless you're guessing and you can take and you like the opportunity to trade, even though you'd be guessing as to where it's going to stop or if it will stop this time around. But if you are going to be trading the range, and again, some people like to do that, then just be careful and make sure you keep your stops in place. We don't necessarily like to do that, and that's why we kind of like to average about 4 and 5 trades a day because we kind of wait. And we had, like I said earlier, today's kind of slow day, but it is what it is. So take the good with the bad. We had one trade where we kind of got around on. The second trade worked out nicely for us. If we were here for the first level, that worked very nicely. Unfortunately, I was talking and I didn't realize that I wasn't telling you that we were coming up to it and trading it when it got up to it. I thought I was on. So the first level worked. Unfortunately, some people did not get it in time. So that's where we're at, and we will, just again, we be patient here. That's all we can do. See what happens next. So we'll be here in the background in case something happens. But again, we they do volatility just gets sucked out of the market after a while and gets very, very slow. That could be happening right now. So we gave you levels that we'd be focused in on. Our support level would be around right now. If you're a little aggressive, 30 to 32 to 33 area. If you're aggressive, otherwise looking at more at the 20 to 22 area on the downside. Since I should have said that 34 when we got down to 34 did work. So that's about it. I mean, I wish I could tell you we had a roaring day today, but it wasn't a terrible day. At least hopefully we didn't lose any money. Maybe some of you eked out a little bit. I was just not getting many opportunities today, that's all. All right, there's Casey. Talk to you tomorrow. All right, get back. Well, we'll be here in the background in case something happens. And we gave you levels above in the chat and the levels that you saw earlier. We'll keep those going, obviously, the rest of the day. And there they are again. It's kind of hard to keep talking when there's nothing going on, unfortunately. It's been a while since we traded at 10-point range for the last 45 minutes or so, pretty much. All right, get back here in a bit.